Onto the part of TimeSplitters 2. This is someone in Chicago for 1932. Here we go, guys. Let's start the reading first, the bio. Easy, please. We'll start off on easy and then go to normal and hard from now on, okay? We did last time. Bito's operations have gone a little out of hand. It seems his mob isn't content with buying bootleg liquor and the usual production rackets. One of the streets that Tony has started off a shipment of priceless gemstones he's bringing his brother in to expand operations. He has encountered a hardball detective like Jake Fenton showing up. Tony's hung out in the Sunrise Club, an exclusive speakeasy. His skins are like strangers showing up unannounced. You'll need to get a membership card. Mark of the Snitch should be able to help you out. So yeah, we're playing as Jake Fenton, who is a detective. And his secondary character is going to be his boss, which you won't see, but will be mentioned at least. So let's begin the cutscene and check out just who Jake Fenton is and just who Big Tony is, because no, it is not the same guy as the first game. That, you know, big guy. No, it's someone else. So, here you go.
Chicago. And I've had a belly full of it. Everyone's on the take. The DA, City Hall, even the cops on the beat, being paid to turn a blind eye. But me? Nah, I couldn't. So I got out. It's all down to Mr. Big. He's cost me everything. So tonight I sent him a message. And boy, will he take the bait.
What am I worried about? It's not me that's got to tell the boss. And Francis can handle himself. Yeah, he can look after himself.
What?
Huh?
He's back in town. What? He's back and he's looking for you.
Francis! Come on, you stupid! I want that son of a... I want him dead, you hear me? Dead!
Dead. Yeah, we'll see about that. But from now on, Big, you better watch the shadows, because I'm taking you down.
When it comes to unique main characters, Jake Fenton's one of the fan favorites. At least in TimeSplitters 2. And the secondary character is Lady Jane, his boss. So yeah, we're playing as Jake Fenton, starting off in this little room from the cutscene, which is at like a train station area. And we have a vintage rifle, which is a sniper rifle, and a silencer gun, so a pistol. Not much ammo, but for ease, you have two of these guys. Fucking missed. And I missed again. Shit. You can see that my headshot attempts are bad. Really fucking bad. But there's upper armor at least. And hey, there's a guy there because he noticed about my misses. So obviously it's coming out to fuck me up. But yeah, that's about it for easy when it comes to enemies around here. And there's armor as well. Grab that. Armor is always at that spot when it comes to easy, medium, and hard, so grab it as soon as you can. This one can be forgiving, but at the same time it has parts where it will fuck you. And you'll see them when we get to them in medium and hard. But right now, easy is, you know, the short and direct path. And for this one, we have to get to our informant, get the pass card, get to Big Tony, and get the crystal from him. And also secondary is destroy these barrels of beer. Shoot it about 3 times at the very bottom, and it'll all spill out, and the objective will be complete eventually for each one of those. It starts off about like 3 of them, and then eventually there's like 4. So, yeah, like 4 and 5, I guess. So keep note on that. There are 2 guys down there, take care of them, unless I fucked up in the counting, but there should be a second guy down there waiting for us just walking about. And keep an eye on around this area too, because that's an interesting hiding spot the game just planted there for, you know, no reason for easy, but for, you know, low difficulties, it's gonna be significant. Okay, so here's the guy. He only stands there, but every other difficulty he is walking around. It's a phone ringing right now. Activate the phones for unique conversations, like this one, right over here, which will tell you what you need to do in case you didn't actually take note of that from the conversation. Also, that's a pedestrian. There will be peds in the game, so, you know.
Hey there, it's Marco. Meet me at the newsstand down the main
And there you go. So yeah, they're all short. They're not big, little talks. But they're all from the Snitch, usually, unless it's a taxi driver, who will bring a car around, but it's not that big of a deal, honestly. There's a guy there, sniper rifle him. Always do that to get his Tommy gun, which is our machine gun for this level. And you better use this one for the objective ahead, which is Tony's brother is escaping. He's in this car. You saw at the beginning of the cutscene. He was that bald guy. Shoot the fucking car a bunch with the Tommy gun until eventually it explodes, and he'll die. There you go. There was no one in the car, by the way, but according to some sources, it's gonna be that that one guy from the cutscene where he was just outside the door letting his buddy, his partner, essentially go and get the bad news. Anyway, we are now in a bar. There's a bar right there. There's some tables. There's a pool table in the back with a fan. And right now, there's no one around here to worry about. But you do have to come here in medium and hard in order to take care of another objective, which is going to be given to you by the Snitch, as he won't let you actually do this mission we'll be doing soon until you go and take care of that area, which will trigger immediately as soon as you go talk to him. It's better to go inside first and deal with it then, because then they all go for you and don't fuck things up because of pedestrians, which I'll talk about later on. But yeah, protect Marco as he turns to his hideout. There'll be guys coming in from the left and right. Shoot them immediately. Again, as you already know, the more you go difficulty, the more they take the most shots. So on easy, they take about 2 shots. On hard, about 5 to 6. So you gotta aim for those headshots usually if you want to protect your ammo, because this is where it starts to get a bit sparse in a sense. Where if you're gonna need to keep your ammo count up, you're gonna have to go around and fucking, grab their guns and such. Also, be careful. You might have noticed that there was a sound there and some smoke. There's a sniper rifle up there. He's just right up there on that roof, and he's gonna keep shooting at me. Not this guy, not the Snitch. Me. Luckily, I'm not at big fault here because, it's easy. So damage in this game is gonna be very small against me, but it's significant on hard and medium. So you see that guy up there? Kill him. He's there every time. There's another guy up on a window, but don't worry about him for now. You'll be fine. Just get rid of these guys, honestly. Now the Snitch has gone inside that room over there. Go talk to him.
Take the pass on the table. It'll get you inside the Sunrise Club. Then the rest is up to you.
So yeah, that is what he says on easy. He gives you something else on normal and hard because, they gotta extend it somehow, and yeah, it's not too obvious how they extend it here, but there is a building that's just closed off, locked off for the entire rest of easy, and only is available on normal and hard, and Snitch here gives us something else for this area. It's right there, as you can tell. There's a nice little room there we can't go into. Keep that in mind. By the way, taxi.
Of course we'll send you a taxi, sir.
That's just the Snitch's voice actor, making a different voice. Which, I gotta admit, this one has the most amount of voice actors in a sense. Where there's a lot of characters that talk and such. A lot of voice lines. And it's honestly pretty neat. And yeah, there's a guy by one of these windows. I believe it is the one on the other side.
Busy at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just giving you all the talk. Also, he's trying to shoot at me. He can hit me, but it won't actually damage me as long as I'm in this cutscene. So that's interesting. And there's a sniper over there. I believe he's over on that side, not behind me. Yeah, he should be right over there. Yep, there he is. Keep in mind that guy and that window to my right. And yeah, I'm missing a whiskey barrel, which I will go ahead and get right now. Which, by the way, if you tick on that, if you actually interact with that, you have the pass. It'll unlock the gate for you. There you go. So where is the barrel? Well, you know that area where, the brother was escaping from, where the car popped out? Well, it's back there. And if you actually want to know this right now, you're going to need to keep in mind, remember, every fucking location of this sort of shit, because this is going to be a reoccurring kind of objective of, like, remembering every single one of these kinds of objects you have to destroy and shit. And keep them in your head, normal and hard. But you also keep in mind that it always increases by 1. So on easy it's 3, on normal it's 4, and on hard it's 5 usually. It might stand in on 4, but always goes up by 1 against easy. And also there's 2 guys with Tommy guns, kill them with a sniper rifle. It's better that way on easy. Don't do that on normal and hard to get your Tommy gun out. And yeah, they're dead. So get their guns and get ready, because you've just gone to a checkpoint. You're now basically 75% of the way through the game now. You're basically 75% through the level, and you're now going to this restaurant. Time Crystal is located. It's not in the restaurant, but in the back area, which is where Big Tony's headquarters is. Open this gate here, and you'll go inside. There's a door there, but you can't open it. There's no one there. There's also a guy around here, though. Shoot him. There you go. There's some armor there. Grab it. And, yeah, it's full here. It's half every other time. There's a guy that pops up here every time. Kill him. And, around here will also be a double Tommy gun. You'll need this. Now, there's going to be a guy popping up over there. Keep him in mind, as well as keep in mind anything on the left and right, because there's just these little openings here. And there's also a big guy who will pop up in here, the big guy from the intro. And here's Big Tony. And we fill him full-fledged because, you know, we got the big Tommy guns here. Got Tommy Crystal, get the fuck out. Because these guys will appear. What are those guys? I'll talk about them later. But right now, we've done easy. And, yeah, that's the basis of Chicago. That's what you're going to be doing 3 times. And for the most part, that is 80% of the objectives. So it's one of the most objectives you'll be dealing with. It's actually pretty much accurate to what the entire objective is throughout that level. And also, if you don't do normal and hard, the next level's ones are locked. And then it'll keep going for the entire game. So if you want to actually play the next levels on normal and hard, you have to beat the one beforehand. So on normal here, there are 3 enemies here. There's one walking. Take care of him. And there's one basically inside the little building over there. Oh, you're walking around in a circle. He's walking around in a circle and easy to take care of him too. There's your armor. Now, the objectives here have changed. For instance, not only are there now 4 cakes to destroy, but now there is a minimized civilian casualties. Every now and then there'll be civilians in levels. You have to avoid, as best you can, having civilians die. Now, they're being nice to you here with giving you a 5 count, because one of the objectives is the bar. And unfortunately, the enemy is going to target civilians in the bar as well as you. So your goal is to protect the civilians in a sense, while killing all the enemies and protecting yourself. Also, there's now a guy standing right fucking there. Go ahead and shoot him. Get used to long-range aiming with your pistol, by the way. And there's a guy that's gonna now appear right over there, see? So yeah. Get used to fucking manual long-range aiming with a fucking pistol. You're gonna need that skill. You are gonna need it real fucking badly. You might think the pistol sucks in TimeSplitters. It's literally the best weapon in the game when it comes to hard and normal, honestly. If you want to conserve ammo, to give you so much pistol, you'll be needing the fucking thing. every time
Hey there,
against a sniper rifle.
meet the newsstand down the main street.
And nothing really changes from the phones here. There's only one other, like, conversation to have, but that's later on in normal and hard. So, yeah. Now, as you can see, that guy just ran to the right side. If you want to do this one about having any civilian casualties, you want to stick to this side and then keep shooting at him. Because a civilian won't die from that. Even if he's right over there of the explosion, he won't fucking die. He'll only die if you're shooting that fucker from the side he just ran to. And yeah, now if you go into O'Leary's here, that's the bar name, there'll be some enemies here, there'll be some civilians, you know, just sitting around, having a beer, playing pool. But as you can hear from them, they're pissed off. And I believe that was a civilian which I killed. Oops. But hey, enemies. Their goal in life is to kill the civilians and you. And they're gonna spawn at least 8 of them. So, kill them. Immediately. Use your pistol at first, because you probably use up all your machine gun ammo on the car. Once you get some machine gun ammo, use that instead.
Let me have it, boys.
Though again, you want to get used to your pistol, really, so maybe use the pistol the entire time. It'll be better for you for practice. Get used to headshots, man. Get fucking used to them. Okay, so that's all the enemies right now. So, what next? Well, go to the snitch, talk to him, and get ready for hell. Notice no enemies are up there. The sniper rifle guy will appear once you start the actual bullshit mission. And by the way, you can also kill civilians. Luckily, the enemies and the civilians are different enough that you shouldn't actually confuse them. But at the heat of the moment, you might accidentally. Keep that in mind. Also a newsstand here that has no purpose. Now, if you go rendezvous with him at normal and hard before going to O'Leary's, he'll tell you to go to O'Leary's, in which, you know, they'll start going there and start fucking up some civilians immediately. So, if you don't want to have a 1 or 2 count on your civilian list, without you being able to stop them, don't go to the snitch first, go to O'Leary's and take care of the fuckers. Then go to the snitch, and you'll get this instead. Either way, the objective of going to the snitch will be done, you know, rendezvousing with the guy, and then you have to protect them after you come back after the O'Leary's. And, yeah, there'll be more sniper rifles around here, don't worry, there'll be more snipers coming for me. But there's also be a few more guys popping up, like there's one guy on the left, there's one guy coming from behind me here. Keep them all in mind. If O'Leary dies, which he can, it's a mission failed, and you have to restart. You don't die, but you do have to restart. Now, on normal and hard, the thing you get here changes.
You'll need a pass to get into the Sunrise Club. Tony keeps a spare in his safe.
Yeah, in his safe. So now you don't get a pass, but you do get TNT, which is a weapon. It is a placeable explosive. And if you want to get the pass, you have to go inside this building now, which is now open in normal and hard. Kill these guys, and then, you know, take care of the barrel in here. That's your 4th and final barrel for normal. The other barrel should be around somewhere in O'Leary's, actually. So, you know, like that, or it's inside this building as well. But for the most part, there are 5. It's just that in normal, the 4th is there. Now, take care of this guy. There should be some armor in here. If you want it, go ahead and get it. It should be there in hard as well. You'll need it. As you go forward, though, there will be a sniper usually around here. Keep him in mind. There's the armor. Now, the sniper will actually be just standing there even if you're making noise, so, you know, take him out, otherwise he'll be a problem. Pretty easy. There's sniper rifle there as well. Keep that area in mind, that room in mind. kill this guy. That's the big guy. And, yeah, this is safe. How do you get in the safe? Well, you got that TNT, right? Also, shotgun right there. Throw the TNT in the safe. Let it explode. There you go. There's your member's card. There's a phone ringing. Answer it. It's important. Trust me.
Hey, it's Marco. Find a window and check outside. There's some guys out to get you.
What he's talking about is that there's now some snipers outside waiting for you. And you got some sniper ammo. Go use it. Get out your rifle and get ready for some bullshit. There's one guy up on this roof and one guy on the road. Later on, you'll see a guy by a window that's lit up. There's that guy right there. There should be another guy in that window, I think. There should be. I didn't actually notice, though, on normal. But he is there on hard as well, so I do notice that at least. But there is a guy on the floor. I keep mistaking around for the train track and such, but no, he's right there. And yeah, I got shot again. It should be that window right fucking near the lit one, which I'm not noticing. Even though I should fucking notice the lit window there, I'm not noticing it. I'm dumb. But yeah, there's 3 snipers around. Get rid of them. One in the window above, one on the fucking ground floor, and one on the roof to your right. Once taken care of, go downstairs. Keep your shotgun out, or get your machine gun out, your Tommy gun, whichever one you prefer. You only get a few bit of ammo for shotgun though. There's not much use for it though. But it is good. There should be a guy popping up around here. Get rid of him. And, yeah, get ready for some fighting. Now, you can get a taxi out here as sort of protection. Not really. But, yeah, there's a guy there. There's a guy to my right. Get rid of them. There'll be a lot of people trying to shoot at me around. It's a bit annoying. I could have died in normal, but luckily I didn't, because I don't suck. It's been a while since I played this game though, so I'm not very good at how this one works, and I don't remember the level layout very well, or where the enemies are, for that matter. So, yeah, I'm gonna die a lot and hard. Just note that, please. Anyway, there's the 2 guys that I'm using the machine gun for because it's better than using a rifle at this point. Get their ammo, go upstairs. I'm nearly dead, but don't worry, I'll make it through. And yeah, I got 1 civilian killed. I think it might have been the guy in the bar that I headshotted. I didn't know if he was an enemy or not. I'm pretty sure it's a civilian. I killed him by accident. Oops. Anyway, open the door. There's now 2 guys here. Kill them. There's armor still, but you'll get full here normal. I was wrong about that. But on hard, you'll only get half. And in case you're wondering, it doesn't stack. So, if you find a half armor and you have, like, close to full armor, it won't stack. You need full armor, or else the half armor won't do shit for you. It probably will get rid of armor, honestly, in a way. Anyway, there's the guy. I got my shotgun. Use it on the boss. It actually does do a wonder because it stuns him. And does a lot of damage, too. Well, that could be Big Tony, actually. But, there's another model that Big Tony has, which is interesting. Anyway, that's it. And for doing that, you actually get Big Tony. So, what about that guy? The glowing guy? Well, he's kind of a TimeSplitters zombie, and he'll always have a weapon on him. Usually a machine gun. Be careful, he sucks. He'll fuck you up real fast. Anyway, hard. And by the way, that glowing guy takes more hits than any other enemy in the game. Yeah, he's bullshit. So now we're doing hard. And I'm gonna die a lot. Just getting it out of the way. But it starts off pretty easy, you know? You got your sniper rifle. There's 3 guys around here. 1 up there, 1 going across, and 1 going across that fucking outside the ship. Take them all out. There's armor around. No ammo on the fucking crate, though. That's fine. Now, everything is important. Like I said in hard, it's always important for every objective. So now, oh, there's 4. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's only 4. There's no 5th keg. We're fine. We know where they all are. But usually, it'll increase to 5. So keep that in mind. You'll be looking around in hard as well. But yeah, no guy there. I might be thinking, well, that's good news, right? You know, there's no dickhead around there. No. Because, as you'll find, if you decide to just go around to the stairs, he's right fucking here. Yeah. I hope you kept that room in mind, because he's gonna fucking be there and he's gonna be annoying. Get rid of that guy and then move on forward. Get rid of that cake too. Now, to add to the annoyance, on easy and normal, there was no one really behind you in a sense. In hard, there's a sniper up on the window to your left. Use your rifle, your pistol to get rid of him. You won't notice, like I didn't notice in this first playthrough. But then I noticed by looking around behind me, above me from getting shot forward like that. Fucking assholes. Get ready for them. You'll just get more rifle ammo, which you'll need.
Hey there, it's Marco.
And yeah, the same voice acting. Take care of this guy. Now, if civilians are running around, let them before you advance forward, because again, the car. The Tommy gun out, start shooting. And yeah, eventually the car will die, but you'll pretty much almost run out of ammo for your Tommy gun. Again, get used to the pistol. Okay, so I think a civilian didn't die. I think I got a 0 there still, so we're good. Anyway, there's some ammo here. Get rid of this keg. Get the armor. Go inside of O'Leary's. There are 2 civilians in there and a bunch of enemies. You must go to where the civilians are for this to trigger, or else, you know, nothing will happen. And get ready for a lot of shooting. That was a pedestrian I killed by accident. I'm shooting another one by accident. You see what I mean about, you know, getting confused there? But don't worry, they all have hats. So if you can see a hat, that's an enemy. If you don't see a hat and it's got hair, that's pedestrian. Get that in mind and you're fine. If you don't get that in mind, you're gonna kill a pedestrian by accident. Anyway, I'm gonna die eventually. Not here, luckily. I never die in the bar area. But I do die when I gotta deal with the snitch. And, I'm a jump cut to every death of that. We're going to count every death I make in story mode. Not every death I make in challenge mode, because I'm actually gonna, you know, skip to when I do fucking challenge mode and I get the fucking platinums and shit. But I am gonna show you every death in story mode, because that actually does matter. Because you get to see just how imperfect I am at this game, and how much I'm gonna get my fucking dick whipped. So, there'll be many factors. Snipers. These guys are pistols who can actually knock out about half your health in one shot randomly. And for the most part, all you'll really have is your pistol and your rifle. And, yeah, it's gonna suck. And the snitch here can die very easily too. But they'll mostly never aim for the snitch. They'll usually aim for you. And the sniper rifle there, 3 shots. There's 3 or 4 shots. It's not good. It's bad as fucking, damaging as a pistol. So, yeah, that's why I want to get used to the fucking headshots with the pistol. And, long range zooming with that. Anyway, I died there. And here's some more deaths for you. Because, fun. Sniper. That sniper view. I nearly got it done here, but I died. And, yeah, I do make it through here. But, yeah. I'm gonna die some more. But luckily, checkpoints exist. So, I don't have to redo all of this shit, But you'll see that checkpoints aren't always a good thing. Because sometimes,
Pass to get into the Sunrise Club.
Yeah, we already know about this one. So yeah. The objectives never really change that much on hard. Neither does the actual distance and such. Like what you can do and all. For the most part, it always goes as far as normal. And then stops there. And then hard's the harder version of normal. That's about the gist of it for the most part. There might be an increase in one objective, which is the fucking counting objective for 3, 4, and 5, for some levels. But outside of that, it never really goes further. You don't deal with more enemies that much, You don't get more objectives. You don't get more area. So, unlike TimeSplitters 1, there isn't much that changes. And also there's a dick move here in this building when you're going to get to the safe. That dick move happens to be when you get to that room the safe is, you're going to do what I'm going to have to do here. Which is, look to your right. There's a blind corner. There's a guy there. Kill him immediately. He's a dick. Get the shotgun, throw the TNT, get out of the room. Get the fucking, card. Open up the phone.
Hey, it's Marco.
Talk to Marco a bit. Go down to where the sniper area is. Take care of some snipers. Put the mic down. Back up a little bit. And go back to the mic. And then tell you about where they are. One is up on the roof above this time. One's in that window again. And one is on the ground floor again. None of them change really except for that one guy on the roof. Instead of being on the same roof area he was when you were taking care of the snitch, he is now above on the other fucking roof, way up ahead where the water tower is. So take care of him. Outside of that, they're all the same for the most part. Get rid of them. Now as you go down, instead of one guy waiting for you, there's 2 on your left and right. Like one guy on the right, one guy on the left, waiting for you to fuck you up. Get rid of them. And yeah, there's this guy trying to shoot me with a rifle right now. I don't know where he is, but he should be over there actually. Anyway, get ready for a shootout. It's gonna be annoying. Because there's gonna be a lot of fuckers now. Get out your Tommy gun, start going to town. Maybe use taxi as defense. It can be used that way. For the most part, not really. Get rid of these assholes. As best you can. As best you fucking can. And then get to that gate immediately. Get the checkpoint. Now you're, for the most part, safe. Except not really. Also, I think the taxi does attack you in hard. So, don't get the taxi. Just don't. Anyway, take care of these guys above the door. Get the armor. It should now be half. There you go. same business as usual, except now when you go over to the guy on that hallway there, after getting the double, machine gun, Tommy gun, there'll be a guy on your left here. So, get rid of him. And also, there should be a guy with, I believe, a shotgun waiting for you on the left side of this two-way area. Yeah, this guy. Get rid of him. But be careful. And, of course, the boss fight. Now, every other time we just went up to him and took care of him, right? Well, that's gonna be a very, very fucking bad idea now. And you're gonna see it a few times. But first, I'm gonna die to this guy right over here. Because he can fuck you up badly too. But, you might be thinking, well, I'll go and do it fast, right? No. You'll be fucked. He has a lot of health. So you're thinking, okay, I'll stand back and take care of him. Why not get the crystal and get the fuck back to the portal, right? No! You'll still get fucked. You wanna know why? Because as you'll see from this step right over here, there are assholes to your fucking left and right. The best way of taking care of this is before triggering the boss, not your machine gun, get out your rifle and aim for their heads. Once they're both dead, then trigger the boss. For the most part, though, using this hallway here to protect yourself is a good option. Because there'll be that guy, the glowing guy, popping up as well to fuck your day up. Get rid of him and the boss. Use his shotgun if you need to. Get the crystal. Get to the exit. Done. That's Chicago. A bit of a pain in the ass, but for the most part, par for the course of TimeSplitters 2. So, that's it for that level, and that is it for this part. By the way, you get nothing for hard until the very last level. Keep that in mind for this shit. So, next time we're doing Notre Dame in 1895, which we now have all difficulties for. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.